Do you really need all those supplements in your cabinet? Or are whole foods enough to fuel your body, heal your gut, and support real energy? In this video, we cut through the hype and get real about supplements versus whole foods. What's essential, what's marketing, and what your body actually needs to thrive. From vitamins and minerals to protein powders, adaptogens, and supergreens, we'll show you when supplements help and when they're just expensive distractions. Because if you care about health, longevity, and making smart investments in your body, this is one you can't skip. Walk into any health store, scroll through your social feed, or open a wellness podcast, and you're hit with it. Bottles, powders, gummies, pills, promises of better sleep, more energy, fat loss, focus, longevity, all in a capsule. It's a $150 billion global industry, and it's growing. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. Most supplements are unnecessary. Some are completely ineffective, and others can even do more harm than good. Because the supplement industry is largely unregulated, companies can make bold claims without strong evidence. Many use synthetic ingredients your body struggles to absorb, and what's on the label doesn't always match what's in the bottle. People are spending thousands a year chasing health in powdered form, while still skipping meals, missing sleep, and eating processed food daily. Supplements are meant to supplement a healthy diet, not replace one. And until the foundations are in place, sleep, movement, hydration, stress regulation, whole foods, supplements won't save you. That's not anti-supplement, that's pro-truth. Before we talk about what works, we need to talk about where things go wrong, and it starts with the myth that more pills equal better health. Chapter 2. Why whole foods still win. Let's get something straight. Your body was designed to get nutrients from food, not factories. Whole foods contain more than just isolated vitamins and minerals. They come with enzymes, fiber, phytonutrients, and cofactors, the compounds that help your body actually absorb and use the nutrition. Take an orange, for example. You don't just get vitamin C. You get hesperidin, pectin, beta-carotene, and dozens of antioxidants that work together to support your immunity and your cells. Try getting that from a pill. Your body knows what to do with real food. It recognizes it, breaks it down naturally, and uses it efficiently, without relying on fillers, binders, or synthetic versions of nutrients. And here's the big one. Whole foods teach your body how to stay balanced. They provide the nourishment your gut microbiome needs. They trigger satiety hormones that help with appetite control, and they support detox, metabolism, and energy production at the source. Supplements isolate, whole foods integrate. That's why, no matter how many pills you take, you can't out-supplement a poor diet. If you want real health, build it from your plate up. Chapter 3. When supplements are actually helpful. Now let's be honest, supplements aren't all bad. In some cases, they're not just helpful, they're necessary. Let's talk about when supplements actually make sense. First, when there's a diagnosed deficiency. Blood tests show you're low in vitamin D, iron, B12, magnesium. That's when a targeted supplement, prescribed or monitored by a health professional, is not just smart, it's essential. Second, during high-demand periods, athletes, pregnant women, shift workers, people recovering from illness or managing chronic conditions, sometimes food alone isn't enough to meet elevated needs. Third, in situations where diet can't keep up. For example, omega-3s if you don't eat much fatty fish, B12 if you're plant-based, vitamin D if you get little sun exposure. And fourth, when absorption is compromised due to gut issues, medications, or aging. In these cases, carefully selected supplements can help bridge the gap. But here's the catch. You need to know what you're solving for. Guesswork leads to wasted money. Targeted use leads to results. So yes, supplements can be a powerful tool, but they should come from clarity, not from fear, trends, or impulse buys. Chapter 4. Red flags. What to watch out for in supplements. If you walk into a supplement aisle or scroll through your feed, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Shiny labels, bold promises, and influencers holding bottles. But not all supplements are created equal. Here's what to watch out for and what to avoid. Red flag, number 1. No third-party testing. Reputable brands invest in testing for purity and potency. If a supplement doesn't show certifications like NSF, USP, or informed choice, you have no idea what you're putting in your body. Red flag number 2. Proprietary blends. Sounds fancy, right? But it's often a way to hide cheap fillers and tiny doses behind a flashy label. Red flag number 3. Mega doses. More is not better. Taking 10,000% of your daily value doesn't mean you'll absorb more. It just stresses your liver and kidneys. Red flag number 4. Unrealistic claims. Burn fat overnight. Boost testosterone by 300%. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. Red flag number 5. Cheap ingredients. Avoid synthetic versions like cyanocobalamin instead of methylcobalamin, or magnesium oxide, which is poorly absorbed. Bottom line, if you can't pronounce the ingredients or if you don't recognize the brand, skip it. Remember, this is your body. Don't just trust the marketing, trust the science and your own standards. Chapter 5. How to build a nutrient-dense diet. First, if supplements are plan B, then whole foods are your plan A. So how do you make sure your diet is doing the heavy lifting? It starts with this rule. Eat foods that look like they came from the earth, not from a lab. That means colorful fruits and vegetables, grass-fed or pasture-raised proteins, healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocado, whole grains like oats, quinoa, and brown rice. Fermented foods for gut health, like yogurt, kimchi, or sauerkraut. Variety is key. Each plant has a unique nutrient profile, so the more diverse your diet, the better your coverage. And don't forget herbs and spices, garlic, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon. These are nutritional powerhouses often overlooked. Also, eat your minerals. Dark leafy greens, seaweed, nuts, seeds, and legumes are rich in magnesium, zinc, and calcium informs your body recognizes. Don't chase exotic powders if you're skipping basics. A plate of real food, eaten mindfully, digested well, and enjoyed with consistency, beats any supplement stack. Want to know what supplements you don't need? The ones you're already getting from your food? Build your diet like your health depends on it, because it does. Chapter 6. Smart Supplement Strategy. How to personalize what you take. If you do choose to supplement, the key is this. Make it personal. Not all bodies have the same needs. Not all lifestyles create the same nutrient demands. So instead of copying someone else's routine, learn how to build your own. Start with your baseline. What's your diet like? Are you under a lot of stress? Do you get regular sun exposure? Are you plant-based? Any diagnosed deficiencies? From there, use testing, not guessing. Functional blood work can show real levels of nutrients like vitamin D, B12, iron, magnesium, and more. Work with a practitioner who can interpret your results and help you decide what's essential, what's optional, what's a waste. Next, focus on quality over quantity. Choose brands with third-party testing, transparency, and bioavailable forms of nutrients. And remember, timing matters. Some vitamins need to be taken with fat. Others are best on an empty stomach. Some compete with each other for absorption. It's not just what you take, it's how and when you take it. Keep it simple. Don't chase trends. Don't stock up just because something's on sale. Don't take what your favorite influencer takes without knowing why. This is your health, your money, your body. So be intentional. Final chapter. The real ROI. Invest in food. First, at the end of the day, supplements are just that. Supplements. They can support, but they can't replace. You can't out-supplement poor sleep, chronic stress, or an ultra-processed diet. You can't buy your way to health if your habits don't align. But here's the good news. You don't need a shelf full of bottles to thrive. You need real food, consistently, consciously, colorfully. Your greatest health return on investment doesn't come from the most expensive powder on Instagram. It comes from what you put on your plate and what you repeat every day. So eat like it matters. Prioritize nutrients, not packaging, and use supplements wisely, with intention, not impulse. If you found this helpful, subscribe to Health Wealth Investor, because here we're not selling shortcuts. We're building real strength from the ground up. Food is fuel, habits are the strategy, longevity is the result. If you're ready to stop chasing fads and start building a lifestyle that actually lasts, this channel is for you. Health Wealth Investor is where we break down the real strategies that fuel your body, sharpen your mind, and grow your life, one habit at a time. We don't do hype, we do what works. Simple, sustainable tools that you can apply right now to feel better, think clearer, and live longer. From gut health and sleep optimization to movement, mindset, and investing in your future. This is where wellness meets wisdom. So if you're serious about building health that gives you more life and wealth that gives you more freedom, subscribe now, hit the bell, and let's build together. Because here, we believe, energy is built, wealth is created, longevity is earned.